Alright, gang. Welcome to Firehouse Minis. This is pretty much just a tutorial on your first modeling and possibly world of 40K and or other minis such as Warhammer, War Machine, Legends of the Old West, just anything that's modeling. But, today I'm going to show you how to get your models off of the sprue and flash them so they're ready to be glued together, primed, painted, and played. First, what you want to do is have a set of files. Any files will do. You don't want anything that's too gritty. You just want something that's real thin and real basic. Possible flat file is nice. A rounded file, you'll probably use that more than any other file you have, or at least I do personally. I got a triangle file here. I use that sometimes for those awkward angles that I can't get in with the flat or with the circle file, the round file, I guess. But either one of these will be nice. You can pick these up at pretty much any hobby store. Next, you'll need a pair of nippers. Real thin, real small, needle nose nippers. You can get these probably at a local hardware store, or who knows, maybe even a hobby store. And then the next you'll need is a hobby knife. You might use this, you might not. It really depends on how thick these lines are. Some of these lines actually are very, very thick, so it would be beneficial to scrape them down with a hobby knife. But that's up to you to decide, and I'll show you if I can find one of those lines around here. But first you want to do, you pick up a sprue. Looks like this. Just got a bunch of bits on it. They are manufactured this way. And as you can see, these little pin things here, that's the spacers when they come and press all this stuff together. So there'll be lines about right on the edge. As you look at it this way, there'll be molding lines all the way down here. So what you want to do is just pick out your first one. I'm just going to cut this baby off here. Alright, we're going to get him out there. It's actually a sprue I don't need, so I'm only going to show you maybe one or two on how to do it. So what you want to do is, you probably can't see it on this camera, but there's lines right here going all the way down the side. What you want to do is just very, oh, that wasn't even in the camera. There's lines all the way down the side here. What you want to do is very lightly with one of your files, just take it and just start shaving it off. Doesn't need to be hard. You put file lines in if you go too hard, so very, very lightly. Some beginning gamers, they don't flash, and it's kind of a, a personal thing, I guess. Me personally, I like my models to look like they were never even on a sprue. I gotta get better at putting this stuff in the camera. I apologize about that. See, what you want to do is just get all these lines off. Make it look like they were never even on the sprue. Switch them around. Do the same to the other side. Just real basic. It only takes a long time when you're building something that has multiple parts. Then it really does start to take time. But the end result, if you like your models to look like they're never even on a sprue, and to a, professional gaming standard, they will look very, very nice. Then what you want to do is get the insides too. Don't forget about the insides. You just shave all these off. Real simple, real easy, doesn't take much. Like I said, not a lot of pressure. And that's pretty much it. You just shave them off. Sometimes you gotta go back and clean some up. And we're like right up here. This is where the body will actually connect to it. Excuse me. The body will actually connect to it, and there's a little nub there. Usually when you nip those things off, so you gotta shave that nub off, or the body won't actually be sitting right. Let's go ahead and shave that thing off. Make it nice and round, and it puts a scoring surface that the glue will actually stick better to the body. And that's pretty much it. You got one leg done, and I don't know how many's on the sprue. Looks like 3, 4 maybe. Yeah, about 3. And this is actually a sprue to an entire, well, it looks like half a set of guys, or a squad of guys. So you just do that to the entire sprue and categorize them all up. You get all the legs done. Personally, I put all the legs to the side. Then I'll do heads, and I'll put the heads here. Then I'll do swords. Then I'll do bodies. It's just, you know, really what's preferable to you, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, this is my first video for Firehouse Minis. There will be more. I hope they get better. I know this video wasn't very good, but anyway, post back. Let me know if you have any questions, and let me know what you think. Alright guys, thanks.